Am I the asshole for moving across the country and telling my daughter that they are the reason I am an absent grandparent? So I have two grandkids that are 4 and 7. I live about 45 minutes away from them. At the beginning, I was still working, so it was hard to make time to visit them. I would go up to visit them, and it sadly was not fun. I am not baby crazy and do not want to spend my whole day watching a kid sleep. So I would stay for 2 to 3 hours before going home. My daughter hated that I wouldn't spend more time, and I told her when they are older, we will bond more. I got in a car accident. It wasn't bad and it was my fault. The sun got in my eyes and I bumped into someone's car. In total, it was like $300 of damage since their car had dents in the back. It was very minor accident. After that, my daughter forbade me from driving anywhere with her kids. So now when I go up, I can't do anything with the kiddos. There is only so much I can do in the house, and I would have loved to take them out to places. I have asked her to drive down since I live in a walkable area, but no, it is too difficult to get them loaded up and down here. I still tried, but the more she didn't want to visit me, the more I got tired of this. Not to mention, she was always on me about not being more involved. I have told her so many times that you don't let me do much with them. My breaking point was last summer. I was babysitting them in the summer, and I brought up a kid's sprinkler. You connect it to the hose, and the kids run through it on the splash pad. The kids had a great time, but my daughter was pissed since it ruined the grass. The water made mud and kids running messed up the grass. After that, I just stopped trying. I told her to take he kids to me, and she refused. I am retiring and selling my home. I wish to move near the Blue Mountains, which is across the country. I told AITA kids and everyone was happy for me, but my daughter, we got a huge fight about me being a shit grandparent. I told her she is the reason I am absent grandparent. She called me a jerk. Not the asshole. It's not that hard to get two kids in a car for 45 minutes. She just doesn't want to. I actually live at the base of the Blue Mountains, and my in-laws live near the airport. We go visit them with our 7-year-old roughly once a fortnight. Sometimes they come to us, but we like going out there and looking at the beach. We've done this since little one was a baby. It's not hard. They have the best adventures, can jump on the light rail ferry, whatever, and go to different places. Good luck with your move. I would just love to hear her point of view. Unpopular opinion, but I think you are convinced your daughter is 100 in the wrong, but you have contributed to this estrangement. It's normal for parents, especially of the mother, to come over for a few hours when she has a newborn and clean, cook, etc. That was a reasonable expectation. You also bringing a sprinkler without asking, and turning her garden into a mud bath. Y'all refuse to meet each other halfway. I may be out of line here, but you seem to have nothing but excuses about spending time with your grandkids. I can see how frustrating this may be for your daughter, and I also see your side for not wanting to make more effort than you already are. You're not the asshole for moving away, but you're the asshole for everything else. The accident was an excuse, and she thought you were an unsafe driver before then. You just proved her correct, and she took her opportunity. Parents don't owe you children. If you want a relationship, that's on you. You could have watched movies, done art projects, played in the backyard, Barbies, dress up, trains. You want to show off the kids. If you wanted to have a relationship with them, you would. You should move and limit contact to birthday and Xmas presents. You don't sound like a very good grandparent. Or mom. Lol. Not the asshole. You get to live your life. Your daughter gets to live her life. It does seem crazy that she's all of a sudden butthurt that you're moving when she puts so many restrictions on seeing your grandkids anyway. Life goes on. I am sad. Send the grands letters and postcards and photos. Video chat with them, sing songs, read books. Send craft sets, and do them together via Zoom. There are many ways to stay connected. Enjoy the mountains. Your daughter is being horribly controlling, and the kids are the ones who lose out. Not the asshole. You gave off some shitty grandparent vibes by starting off about not enjoying time with your grandkids when they were babies. This obviously did not sit well with your daughter, and that is probably what set the tone for all of her future behavior towards you. Ash, but since it all really starts with you, you're the asshole. Your views of parenthood are so immature and unreasonable that I have to hope this is a teenager having a go at rage bait. Acknowledges tons of valid reasons why your daughter may not want you around her children, and your only response is wah. She won't let me do exactly what I want, so I'm going to move away. You're the asshole. Super sad. B222, as a dad who cringe loves his grass. Grass is made for kids' sprinklers. That is literally why you have it. This kind of makes me think of last week. I just picked my kid up from summer camp. The counselor pulled me aside and said, "We're so sorry your son took a tumble and has some scraped up elbows, knees." Bro, I am paying you hundreds of dollars a week to make sure my kid runs through the forest and gets scraped up. It's your job. Just make sure he survives. I'm sorry, but there is something about the way that this is written that makes me feel like we are missing a bunch of background and information. Your daughter banned you from driving the kids after one minor accident? An accident that was totally not your fault, because the sun got in your eyes. You didn't want to be around the grandkids when they were babies because they didn't entertain you. Something about this is all off-putting. Not the asshole. Go enjoy the rest of your life. Your daughter and grandkids will be fine. Make sure to call and send gifts to them on their birthdays and Christmas, if they celebrate. You can't put your life on hold because of grandchildren. I am heavily involved with mine, so I do have a distance I want to stay within, but that's just me. Kids are hard, but having a parent like you sounds even harder. Nothing is ever your fault or responsibility. You're the asshole. You sound emotionally immature. Not the asshole. Your daughter forbidding you from driving them around is out of order. She's treating you like a senile old twit. There comes a point when you have to look after yourself. She's sucking the joy out of your relationship with your grandkids. You just have to hope that either she stops being a killjoy and agrees to bring the kids to you, or you follow your dream and wait until they're old enough to come and see you without. Not the asshole, and totally irrelevant to the question, but, I love the Blue Mountains so much. Missing reasons. This post stinks of them. But, going on what you wrote, not the asshole.